Hey everybody, how you doing this morning? It's Marla. Hopefully everybody is doing well. I thought it'd be fun since it is a new year and I am now officially 65 years old, which is very scary for me. But I thought because it's a new year, I would do my most used, my most done makeup look of 2024. And this is the same look I'm going to be taking into 2025. I love it. I think it makes my skin glow. I think it actually makes me look younger. I wear this makeup look anytime during the year, winter, spring, summer, fall. I am not one of these people that go by, oh, you have to wear certain makeup because it's a certain time of year. I just go by what looks the best on me, what I prefer to wear, and this has been my makeup look. It's a natural makeup look. It is not a heavy makeup foundation look. If you know me, you know I don't put a lot of heavy foundation on. And I'm going to do some of it as a voiceover because if I don't, I end up talking too much and then the video gets too long and then people get mad at me. So what I'll do is I will tell you what I'm using, speed it up because I'm not a makeup artist. I'm not really here to show you how to apply things, but I'll show you some of my most loved products of 2024. All the products I'm using here are products I've absolutely loved in the year 2024. So let's get started. First, two makeup primers that I've been using all year. The one is from Shiseido. It is their Revitaliscence Skin Glow. The other one that I've really relied on and I use as a primer is the MAC Hyper Real Serumizer. This gives you beautiful skin. So I'm going to put that on and rub that in really quickly. And you will have to forgive my red neck. Every couple days during the week, I put on Retin-A on my neck, even though you're not supposed to because it's a little bit more sensitive skin. Gets my neck all red and it flakes all the dead skin cells off. I love it, but it does make my neck red. So I had put some on last night and therefore my neck is red this morning. So I'm gonna have to take a couple days off of my Retin-A on my neck. Okay, so I did my MAC Serumizer and I have found that as I've aged, I look terrible in eyeshadow. Every time I go to put eyeshadow on my lids look crepey and old. If I don't have eyeshadow on, they don't look crepey and old. They look so much better. So all I do is line my eyes. And the way I line my eyes is I line the upper and the lower. On the lower lash line, two of my favorite eyeliners are the ones from Victoria Beckham. I love the one in bronze for my lower lash line because it's lighter and it's not as harsh. And then for my upper lash line, I like to use Cocoa. You can see my eyes right now. I'm going to put the bronze on the lower lash line and the Cocoa on the upper lash line, and I'll be right back. So you can see how that really kind of define my eyes without making them look harsh. It almost looks like it's just my eyes with just a dark band, but it really does help to emphasize my eyes without looking like I have anything on my eyes at all when it comes to eye makeup. So I'm going to curl my eyelashes and I'm going to make sure my camera's focused. I'm going to curl my eyelashes and I'm going to curl them and use my most loved, most favorite mascara for 2024. And it is from City Beauty. It is their Beyond Mascara. I love this mascara because it does make me have length and volume, but it looks very natural. So let me curl my eyelashes and put my mascara on. And those are my finished eyes after putting on my Beyond Mascara. Now I'm going to put on my foundation, and my most loved, most used foundation and concealer for 2024 were from Merit Beauty. They're their sticks that they have on their website. I love these. So I'm going to put the shade Sand on first, and I use this as my foundation. I put it on certain parts of my face that get red or just need a little bit of coverage on. I kind of start with stripes in the middle of my face, and then I work it up and out and spread it out. Let me blend this all in, and then I will be back for my favorite blushes for 2024. And I'm not going to put any of this on my neck right now because number one, it's a little irritated. And number two, I'm going to be wearing a turtleneck because it's a little cold today in the desert. It is 30 right now this morning. That's cold for me. It's going to go up to 50, but it's still cold for me. I like the summers. Okay, and something interesting I've kind of picked up from a makeup artist online is that she said to use your blushes and bronzers first, then put your concealer on last, and it really kind of blends everything in better. And she was so right about that. I would normally put my concealer on now, but then sometimes I would have this like line between my concealer and my blush. Doing it this way, you don't get that. And she was so right. For my bronzer, I actually like to mix my Seint bronzer with my contour color actually, because I really don't contour my face because it already is kind of thin looking. So all I do is just put some of this up more as a bronzer, just to give my skin a little bit of color. And I mix those two shades together. So let me put that where I normally would put bronzer on my face, and I will be right back. So I have that on, and I'm going to combine two of my favorite blushes. One is from Huda Beauty, this Strawberry Cream. I'll put all the products down in my description box with the colors I'm using just in case anybody's interested. Love these Huda Beauty blushes. They are so nice. They blend, look at that, just like effortlessly into your skin. And Strawberry Cream is just such a beautiful shade. It's almost like you just got a sunburn. Just so pretty. So let me blend that in on this side. As I've aged, my skin's gotten drier and I live in a dry climate. So I use all cream products except for my setting face powder. That is it. Everything else is either cream or liquid. And then for a topper on that blush, I use my Seint very bright pink blush here. I like it because it's considered a gloss. So it is very lightweight. It just hardly adds anything, but it just is so pretty, and it makes your cheeks look so pretty. I just add that very high up, again, as if I got a sunburn on my face. And now that all that's on my face, now is when I put the concealer on. So smart. I just thought that was the smartest tip that makeup artist said online. I just never thought about doing that for some reason. So I use my, not my Seint, I use my Mere Beauty stick, and I put a lighter shade of that along my dark line, and I'm going to blend that all in. I'm actually going to put a little bit of it up here since I don't have any eye makeup up there to cover up any plucking redness I have. So I will be right back. That's it for the base of my makeup. Then I'm going to do my brows, and I'll tell you right now, I'm waiting on a darker brow shade. Now that I have this dark hair color, I still don't have a brow color that's dark enough. I almost really do need either an espresso or black. I am waiting for two products in the mail. Two of my most favorite, most used eyebrow products for 2024 have been the Sephora collection brow tint, which I really love. And the other thing I really love is the NYX Lift Snatch. Love both of these. I'm going to do my brows, but again, like I said, you're going to have to forgive me if they look a little bit more in the brown rather than the dark brown to black side. Waiting for new products to come in the mail that are slightly darker. My brows are done. I'm almost considering getting them, I don't know, microbladed. I don't know if I want to put myself through that. Microbladed, or they do that powder brow now. I might consider that. I don't know, it's just such a pain putting brows on. I'm trying everything to grow them, but there's a point where they just don't grow anymore. They just don't. I love these Q-tip precision cotton swabs. These are so good when you're doing makeup. I get them off of Amazon. I know they have other ones on Amazon that are the precision tips, but I found a lot of them to be really hard. These are nice and soft. They don't hurt my eyes if I use them around my eyes, but they are so good for doing makeup and cleaning makeup up. I can't live without them. Okay, so my powdering. I put a lighter translucent powder in my eye area, and that is from Huda. So let me do that first. I love these Huda Beauty, what are they called? Face bake powders. They are so finely milled. I mean, they are amazing. I love her stuff. I just do. I'm going to try the pink shade and see if I like it. She just came out with a new pink shade. I'll show you that on me, on my skin coloring when I get it. Okay, so I do that. And then for my T-zone area, I use her banana bread shade. So let me put that on my T-zone area. I'm gonna get some of that out. I still love these brushes from Nick and Sam Chapman. I forget the actual name of these brushes. Real Techniques. I love these brushes. I still think they're some of the best brushes around. Okay, so powdered the T-zone area. And then all I do is to kind of liven up my cheeks. I use a little bit of my MAC Strobe Cream. I put a little bit on the back of my hand, and more always comes out of this stuff than I want. I just need just a touch. Even that's too much. But I put some of that on the back of my hand, and then with a really tiny brush, I like this little one, this Pro. It's actually a Pro highlight brush, number 90. I think it's a Sephora collection brand. I just put that on my cheek, kind of give it a little bit of a dewy look. Really make my skin look really pretty. And then I don't know if any of you follow the makeup artist Erin Parsons. I love her. If you don't follow her, you really need to give her a shot, because she is, number one, she's an amazing makeup artist. I believe she's still a makeup artist with Maybelline, and she travels all over the world to do shoots. She's so talented, just so talented, and so into the history of makeup. Her channel is so informative when it comes to makeup, so interesting. Some of the stuff she uses for makeup, she gets these old recipes from, like, I don't know, 1930s, 1920s, and she'll mix them up and put them on. Just so talented. I will leave a link for her channel down in my description box. The one thing I love about Erin is she is a lover of 90s metallic lips, and so am I. I don't care that I am 65. I wore a metallic lip last year almost every day, even in the fall and winter. Just love it so much. So a lot of times what I would do for a really natural look, I would use this e.l.f. cream lip liner, and this is in the shade, what shade is this? Some of these brands that are just like the cheaper brands are so bad about putting the color of the lip liner. If I can find it, I'll put it down in my description box, but it's a nude lip liner. And what I do is I outline my lips and kind of shade in just the corners with my lip liner. And let me do that right now, and I'll be right back. And you can see that's a super natural lip liner. It really goes right with the color of my lips. And then to top them off, I have found a lipstick line that is right up my alley. It is called Runway Rogue, and they have metallic lipsticks, almost any color you could possibly imagine. This one I really love is called Soft Box. It is so pretty. I know this will not be up a lot of people's alleys, but for me, I just love it. But this Runway Rogue, I just love this lipstick line. So that is my natural looking face for 2024, using all my favorite products from 2024. Excuse my red neck again, but this is all going to be covered with a turtleneck and just soaked in moisturizer. This is my 65-year-old makeup face look. We're using all my favorite products from 2024. Take care, guys. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye from Marla.